First of all, let me ask y'all how y'all doing. Ladies, how y'all feeling? Fellas, y'all all right?
You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right.
What's up, y'all? It's Mel, the Lipstick Diva, coming back to y'all live once again with a story time. It's about Black Bike Week. It's going to be a Black Bike Week 101. First of all, let me ask y'all how y'all doing. Ladies, how y'all feeling? Fellas, y'all all right? Just wanted to make sure that. Anyhow, so Black Bike Week. I guess the proper term for Black Bike Week would be the East Coast Bike Week. I don't know. But all I know is Black Bike Week. Ever since I was like little, heard my mama and them talking about Black Bike Week or whatever. I knew when I got older, I was like, I have to go to Bike Week. This is the wave. Like, it seemed like everybody go there. People got t-shirts. Let me find out what this is all about. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to go into my story in tidbits in between. I'm going to tell y'all little stuff, little one-on-one stuff y'all want to avoid. Pretty much just giving you the rounds if you've never been, okay? It's a must. It's something that you should go to. It's very interesting, very fun, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of people to meet. So I'm going to start off, I want to say 2015. That was my first time ever going to Bike Week. And my roommate at the time had a really, they were close friends. And so I affiliated myself with her. We were cool. So she was telling me, my social club going to Bike Week, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I want to go. Like, none of my friends wanted to go. Like, I couldn't find anybody to go with me. So I was like, why not go with them? They got a little, they had like a condo, a little penthouse or whatever. Like, it had like 3 to 4 bedrooms. It had wash and dry, a kitchen, a living room, the balcony in front of the ocean. Like, when I tell you, when I got down there, I was just like, oh my God, I never seen anything like this. Like, for the most part, most of the things I used to enjoy, like if anybody's on the West Coast or wherever you at, if you ain't on the East Coast, you probably don't know about these things. I have noticed, like, I have talked to people from like Milwaukee, anywhere over there. They'll be like, what is Bike Week, or what is the Orange Crush, or what is Beach Weekend? I'm like, you don't know about this stuff? Like, I'm thinking everybody worldwide know about it, but I guess it's just the East Coast thing, okay? Anyhow, so we get down. Say that we walked the strip. It was a lot of people on the strip, but this is one thing I did notice. I took notice of this. People was riding down the strip. They had like wine coolers in their little cup holder. They had like cigarello, all this other crazy stuff. Like, the police was pulling up on horses, like, pull over, or just walking to the car, like, pull over. Like, people getting arrested like in the middle of everybody. I know a lot of people that have been to Bike Week like a lot before I did, and they told me this was like not the best experience for them. Like, they said it was way better because this time they had like a bunch of gates up. You really couldn't ride your motorcycle on the strip like that. It was just really packed. But that was one tip that I want to give to y'all. Do not drive on the strip with your alcohol not in another container, or your blunt, or whatever you're gonna do. I don't know what you do, but whatever you do, don't ride down the strip and do that, because you're going to jail. And then you gotta call your mom and daddy back, so wherever you from, and gotta tell them to bail you out. I really do not know what we did the first night. Like, that's really crazy. I don't know, because I feel like we were down there like 3 or 4 days. I just know some specific events. I know one day, like when we got up, like the next day, I want to say, we met up with some dudes that was from up here or whatever, because their room was on the strip, and we were like on the good side. Like, and that's another thing, north side and south side, it's a big difference. South side, they're gonna be shooting, it's all type of ratchet stuff going on down there, versus the north side, it's peace and quiet. It's motorcycles, but they're not ratchet like the south side. Like, I don't care. If I ever go back to Bike Week, I am going to be on the north side. Anyway, so we go to these guys' room, and when I tell you, it was a crazy experience for me. Like, we go in their room, like, it's all dudes. I know them from around the way or whatever. I'm not gonna call their names, because on any of my videos, I either give you nicknames or I just say what you did. Now, if you come to me and say, Mel, well, why did you put that on your video? I'm gonna be like, hey, son, I need a story to share with the world. Anyway, So we go in their room. Like, one guy, he laying in the bed, lights off. What else were they doing? I don't know. I think I was occupied. I don't know. I was doing something. I was like on my phone. I don't know. But that's not none of y'all business. Anyway. So I can't even really tell y'all this whole story. But I'm going to just say this. When we went in that room, it was an experience. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I never knew things like this existed. It kind of looked like Nelly video tip drill a little bit. Not for real all the way, like not all the way wild like that, but it was kind of something like that. I want to say, like, it was something you need to take a video, and this is an explicit video to post. Like, anyways, moving past that, I know one thing that really disturbed me when I was down there, I don't even know where we drove to, because it's like anywhere you drive in South Carolina, it's like you got to go across some bridges and stuff if you're going away from the strip. We ended up going to these older dudes that was in a social club, a bike club. They were from like Ohio or something. One of the girls knew them. So I guess she kicking it with one of the dudes or whatever. They was gone, ducked off somewhere. Me and another girl, I don't even know who all, like, it's a blur to me for some reason the first time I went, but I know like stuff like this, the specific things, yeah, I remember this. Anyhow, so they had like really big bottles of Ciroc. And they were big bottles of Ciroc or whatever. So dude's like, go open the bottles, you can get whatever you want. So I'm like, okay, you sharing, let me drink some, okay? So when I tell y'all these men were old, they were probably like 45, 50, like somebody pop, but they thought they was popping still, okay? Anyhow, so we end up drinking or whatever, and like one of the old dudes, he's just talking. He's just talking. So I don't even know what he's talking about. At this point, I'm like, I don't even want to be here. I want to go. Like, what's going on? What my homegirl doing? Let's go. Let's leave. So homeboy gets up, y'all, and y'all would not believe what he did. I don't know. Like, I guess he was just wanting some attention, but this man pulled his old grandpa stuff out, like his old grandpa stuff, and was walking around holding it. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, what is wrong with you? I'm like young enough to be a granddaughter, because I believe I was like 22. I want to say I was 22 or 23, something like that. Either way, I didn't want to see that. I did not want to see that. Like, he did not have to disrespect me like that. At that point, it was time to go. So, homegirl, I don't know. She eventually came out. We left. Go back to the crib. We lay it back down. I want to say my first trip to Bike Week, it was interesting. Like, people, you go out to the bars. They asking you to come to pool parties at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just so many different snacks out there. I'm talking about all types of meals and stuff. Like, you about to be my husband. What's up? What's up? No, for real. Like, it's like that. But my first trip, I'm gonna put that in the bag, because that one really ain't mean nothing to me. Like, it was just my first experience. I'm just like, okay, I got the rounds. All right, so the second time I went was 2016. This time, I went with my people. So we get down there, we drive. We get down there. I don't want to say we got down there. I think it was dark when we got down there. And, you know, my hotel room wasn't what I was expecting. Like, it was a suite and all that, but it was like just a really long hallway. Like, you walk in the room, boom, there go 2 beds, and then there go the iron, and then you walk through the little breezeway. It's like the kitchen's in the hallway and the bathroom's pushed off this way, and then you walk in and you go to the separate room. That separate room was all right, but I just wasn't expecting it. It's like, I really like nice hotels, but that's gonna be a different story for another time, okay? Anyhow, so what we did, I felt like this was the best time I had when I was down there, because we did go on the strip. I knew the roads really well from last time I went. Like, you could take me anywhere. I'm from the country, baby. Anytime you take me somewhere, I'm going to remember where we went to, and I'm going to be able to get back and get around, okay? But this time it was, like, really cool. Like, we, I want to say one night, we ended up going to Wet Willie's. No, we went to Fat Tuesdays. We went to Wet Willie's on Fat Tuesdays. When I tell y'all I was lit, honey, lit. I was like, this is a little city center they have. I can't call the name, but I know how to get to it. I want to say it's something square. Like, they got a Hard Rock Cafe over there. They got a little arcade and all this stuff. Like, it was really, really great. Wet Willie's, we was 2 sheets in a wind. I know we went there a couple of times we was down there. I know one night, me and my girl, we went to karaoke. Yeah, I already think I know how to sing. Can't sing a bit. Y'all heard it. Can't sing it all. But anyway, so we go to karaoke. I was kind of pissed off because I'm on stage singing my song. I think I was singing Sweet Thing. Whoa, oh. Let me stop playing. But I was singing Sweet Thing. All these folks got on stage with me. I'm like, what y'all doing? No, for real. So, anyways, I let that night go. I know, like, I want to say that night, it had to be that night. My wild adventurous ass. Ain't nobody want to go nowhere. And I was trying to find parties, and I'm like, my ass know I shouldn't be doing this, but I just cruised through the city. Hey, jugging through the city. So I ride through the city or whatever, and I tried to get to this party, and I ended up in a dead end. So once I ended up in a dead end, I ended up going back to like where we always go, about to go to the karaoke. Y'all, I promise y'all, I don't know what be wrong with me. I be like, do Dora. Like, for real. I don't know what is wrong with me. I be thinking that I'm the explorer with my backpack on and stuff like that. And be thinking I could just be moving and grooving out here. Like, I'm going to just say this. I get out the car to go to the karaoke or Wet Willie's. I'm like, well, I'm just going to go drink or whatever. And I end up getting out the car, and I see this snack get out the car beside me. And I don't know, somehow, we just started, he said something to me, and I said something back to him. So we just vibing. We just vibe. It's a vibe. Hey, it's a vibe. We just vibing. And next thing I know, we end up sitting in the car talking for hours. That's scary. We talked for hours and hours and hours. I ended up going to Waffle House with him. We ended up talking for another couple of hours. We sat in Waffle House and talked and talked and talked and talked. This man gave me his business card and was like, I mean, I went back to my room. I ain't go with him because I wasn't going to do that because I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I ended up getting his business card, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to hit you up. We going to meet up. We going to see each other. Boo, boo, boo. Even though I'm like, I know this is like a one night. Well, it ain't no damn one night stand. I'm sorry, excuse my French, but it ain't no one night stand because I went back to my room. Anyway. Anyway, so I think that man took a piece of my heart. He stole my conversation and wasted my time because the one thing about it, that number never came across my caller ID. I think that he is still a contact in my phone. And never called me. Never called. Like, how can you waste somebody's time with conversation like that? Like, I'm glad I ain't, you know, was gullible and just pulled them off. Like, what's up? Nah, I wasn't finna do that. But why you ain't calling me? Like, if you see this video and I don't even remember your name, but if you remember that time that do you remember the time when we was sitting in the car talking for all them hours? Like, why you play me like that? You ain't had to play me like that. Why you had to get it back like that? It's like, I'm just playing. I don't care about you. You terrible. You shouldn't have wasted my time. You should have let me go ahead and drink it Wet Willie's, okay? You should have let me do that, okay? Anyway, so I ended up going back to the room. Everybody knocked out. They sleep. So I'm like, okay. All right, then. So the next day, we ended up going to, I know we went to Calabash to eat. And I want to say between one of them times we went to Calabash when we was down there. But we ate and that food was good. Okay, it was good, okay? We also did, we did the wax museum. I went there for the first time. So this is just a tidbit, okay, while I'm telling y'all my story time. If you go to Bike Week, do stuff, okay? Don't be a little thotty and just try to get on the back of the bike. Like, do something for real. Like, do stuff. Like, I went to Wet Willie's, Fat Tuesdays, went to Calabash. We walked the beach, went to the wax museum. It was just wonderful, okay? But anyways, I'm not gonna drag my story on. Long story short, Black Bike Week is everything. Get prepared to see anything, okay, honey? And be safe, because it is a lot of bikers that do end up getting killed down there. But like I always tell y'all, story time is over, but I will be back. Well, more of my journey with my weight loss, and also more story time and just information for your ass. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, share. The Lipstick Diva is coming back once again.